Okay, method number 11 of our 21 viral traffic generation methods is to run contests. Well, people love to win stuff, obviously, everybody does. So take advantage of this as a way to drive some traffic to your websites. So the key here is to think of a creative prize that isn't just a blatant ad for your site, okay? Creativity is key here with this particular method. But other than that, the sky is the limit really as far as what you want to do. The more creative, the better. Get really creative and get picked up by news outlets, television, things outside of the internet world. The key here, though, is to make sure that, as I said, it's not just a blatant ad for your site. Your website, obviously, the link to your website has to be visible somewhere, but it shouldn't be the center of attention. People want to focus on the prize that they're winning, not on the fact that they're just going to be walking around with a big billboard for your for your website on them in some way, shape, or form. So there are a lot of sites on the internet, well, several big ones, that list websites that are running contests. And so really here, the marketing is done for you. All you need to do is go to these websites and include, submit your site saying that, look, I've got this contest going and these are the details. And these sites are very, very popular with people who are, they spend many hours a day just going from site to site, these contest sites, submitting their name, hoping to win some free stuff. Everyone wants to win free stuff, so it's a really great way to get the word out about your website, especially as the marketing, like I said, is really done for you here. So, as I just mentioned, if you think of a good enough prize, your contest can be picked up by other blogs on the internet, and spread extremely quickly, virally, which is the key here. One blog posting can reach hundreds, if not thousands of people, and they're going to tell their friends via Facebook or emails, and it's amazing just how fast this can build up the traffic. If you create an ongoing contest, people will return to your site again and again and again. If they know that once a month or once a week even, you have a contest on your website, well, they're going to keep returning because it increases their chances of winning some free stuff. And if they keep returning, they're going to like what they see as far as the content goes there, and they'll become active members. And having those active, loyal followers is key to conversions and revenue generation. So definitely something to keep in mind. Method number 12 is a tell a friend script. So what is it? Some of you may be familiar with this already, but others might be going, what is a script? First of all, for the non-programmer types out there, a script is just some computer code, and don't be afraid of that. It sounds very arcane sometimes, I know, but it's just a simple language now that you can write for websites, and it performs different abilities. So one of the scripts that's very popular right now is this tell a friend script, and we talked earlier about referring a friend. So this is a companion to that method. If you use a blog engine such as WordPress, you'll be able to add one of these scripts with a click of a button. That's the beautiful thing. These things have been written for you, and there's so many of these scripts out there. So you set up your WordPress blog, and you can just install one of these plugins for you, and you're up and running straight away. If you don't happen to have something like WordPress available to you, you can also, and you're not the programming type, which is completely understandable, you can also look at hiring a programmer. Now, you might think this is going to cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. No. You can get this done, honestly, for 10 to 15 bucks. These scripts are dead easy to write for someone who knows what they're doing, and they know they can't get away with charging anything much higher than that. Take a look at some of the sites out there, such as Elance, and state what you're looking for, and you'll get swamped with offers. Again, trust here is huge. So traffic may not flood in with this method straight away, but the kind of traffic that you do get from this is the kind that is likely to return, because they're being referred by someone, or they're being told about your site by someone that they know and likely trust. So it's quality traffic that you're getting. So method number 13, the email a friend form. Very, very similar to something we've already talked about. As with the previous method, this is based on trust. I mean, this is a recurring theme in this course, is trust and gaining the trust of your visitors. So what you do with this particular method is you include a button on your site that opens their email application. This is a simple line on your website that will fire up their email application, whatever they're using. They could be using Outlook, Gmail, whatever. It'll open that up for them. As this email is coming from a friend, the nice thing is that these emails won't get blocked as spam. Right? Some of these auto-generated emails that you see out there will immediately get filtered out by email programs such as Gmail. They learn to recognize this stuff. But because it's coming from someone that they know, it'll make it past all of those filters and into their inbox. So again, as with the previous method, this won't send a flood of traffic, but the ones that you do get will be far more receptive to your message than just any old person who happens to be surfing the internet and stumbling upon your website. So with the next recording, we'll take a look at method number 14, which is to create a free game or tool.